Hey everybody, and welcome into another edition of the Ollie Reed Sports Podcast. On today's episode, we talked to Williamstown High School's Cruz, Isley, and Parker Schramm about their experience these past 3 years at Williamstown and how they transitioned to their game as like a dynamic guard duo, and there's so much more. And that's all coming up next on the ORS Podcast. And we welcome you into another edition of the Ollie Reed Sports Podcast, unleashing the hoop hype of high school and college basketball across the state of West Virginia and beyond. Um, really excited to start episode 4. This is now episode 4 of the Ollie Reed Sports Podcast, and let me say it's been an amazing month. Nothing but good and positivity, but unfortunately, before I begin, I just want to start off by saying RIP to one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game, and West Virginia native, Jerry West, one of my true heroes, heroes to so many here in the state. He's done so much. He's the logo. He's the NBA logo. He's took West Virginia. He's a West Virginia kid. West Virginia played for West Virginia University, won went to the Final Four, made it all the way to national championship in '59, then became an exec and made the Hall of Fame 3 times, and was already an NBA champion for the Lakers. Just so much about this man, and it was a couple days ago that he passed, so RIP to the GOAT, Mr. Jerry West. But today I want to start by saying hello to Williamstown High School Cruz, Isley, and Parker Schramm. I've been doing some college sports nowadays, but now back to the West Virginia High School sports topic here. Very excited to have these two with me. How you guys doing today?
Doing good. We're ready to go.
Yes, sir. It's good to hear that, Cruz, man. I love having you guys coming on the show. You guys, one of my favorites that I've seen these past few years doing this. First things first, I want to ask you guys about like how did it all start with you guys? Like, what made you fall in love with the sport that you do today?
From like little kid, my dad always just put the ball in my hand, and I was always upstairs in my room playing mini hoop. I'd lay out a tape court, use duct tape, make a court. I'd play mini hoop all day long. I'd play 2K all day long. I'd go outside and play basketball. That's just how I grew up.
Yeah, I would say about the same thing. I mean, growing up playing with friends, obviously, growing up playing basketball, going to tournaments all the time with friends. I think the ball was just always in our hands. I think it made us fall in love with the game.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I wanted to ask you about how the season went this year. Obviously, didn't end the way you wanted it to, but you guys got a lot coming back. You guys, Jaden, Bryant. Just want to ask, like, I know I got to see you guys last season, and then compared to this year. What was the transition like from last year to this year? Like, how did you guys not improve? Not only as like in your individual game, but how did you perform like as a team compared from last season to this year?
As a team, we're trying to transition. We got to rebound better. We got to communicate better, and we just gotta be a team. Last year, I feel like we weren't as close as we should have been, or like we weren't communicating with each other. So I think we're trying to grow on that and all become one big group. And then probably for myself, just try to become a more of a scorer and do what the team needs me to. I need to go out there and get more than I did last year, and same with the assists and rebounds. You just got to bring more to the table this year.
I agree with the team aspect. I think last year it wasn't much as like a team, as much as players just going out there to play. But I think that's changed a lot. Even in the summer league, I think that the ball movement on offense, communication on defense has gotten a lot better. I think we're starting to really find out playing as a team. I think it's going to all come together during the season.
Yes, sir. I agree. I mean, you guys definitely had a good season. Made it back to the state tournament again in Charleston, and I mean, I've already seen the transition of how it was from last year to this year, and I feel like you guys have really improved on your game, like not just only like offensively but defensively as well. It's uh, it's very amazing to see how I've seen you guys grow, not only like just as players, but as it's like good to the community and all that, and to the Williamstown family. And just wanted to ask you guys, for those of you guys who don't know about you, kind of describe your game a little bit. Just kind of like how you guys play, like individually.
I describe myself as a pass first point guard. I'm always trying to find my teammates and make the right plays. I think I bring a lot to the table. I try to do more than just pass and shoot. I try to guard. I try to rebound. Scrappy guard. That's probably the way I describe myself.
I would describe myself as a shooter, but I mean, I play defense too. I think that both of us bring energy to the floor, which is really important to our team considering that we press all the time. So I think that the guys really feed off of our energy combined. And I think if we can keep doing that and bring the energy every day in practice and in games, that we'll have a lot of success going into next season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I agree. I definitely see a lot of energy. You guys bring a lot of energy almost every single game, and I really do like that about you guys. I feel like that's what makes you guys stick together. And speaking of you guys sticking together, like this coaching staff has been nothing but phenomenal with you guys. And I also want to talk to you about like the experience that you've had, not only like as your with teammates, but also with your head coach and Scott Sorrow.
I think that being in a small town, I think that the community is always behind us as well. But our connection with all of our coaches is really good. We all are together all the time. And all the team, we always go out to dinner or go do stuff together. So I think that part of our game is really special. Just our team bonding all the time with the coaching staff as well.
Yeah, I'd say basically just we're super close with everyone, teammates, community, but especially our coaches. If you want to get in the gym and get a workout, you can text Coach Sorrow, Coach Molinex, Coach Rob Stracula, Coach Gibby. They can get you the key. They can go work out with you. That's what they want to do. They want to grow us, and they've been phenomenal for us.
And that's great to hear that. They're. I've known Coach Sorrow for a long time. He knows the game very well, and he's obviously have taught you guys very well, not only just about the game, but not only about the game of basketball, but in life in general. And it's just been phenomenal. And also, I wanted to ask you now that the season's over, it's been over, but I wanted to ask you guys about your AAU experience. I know, Parker, you've been kind of busy with baseball, but I wanted to ask a little bit more about Cruz, about how he's been playing with his new AAU team, the New Balance League.
Yeah, I really like it. So we're based out of Kentucky, like Lexington area. We've got kids from Tennessee and Kentucky, and obviously me from West Virginia. We do a lot of made hoops events, which is good for us. There's good competition out there, and the New Balance circuit's been a big step up from where I was. I played big shots before, and I feel like this is just a big step up for me in my development. Just like 2 weekends ago, I played in Indianapolis for our first session, and I played a kid that's committed to Gonzaga. So it's definitely a step up, and it's been great for me. I've been getting some great exposure and seeing people I wouldn't normally play or even get to meet. So it's been great for me.
That's great. That's great. And I also want to talk about. I know I like to talk about basketball. I mean, basketball is normally what I talk about all the time. I don't really talk about any other sport, but for Parker, I know that you are a baseball god in the state of West Virginia, pretty much. And I wanted to ask you about that because from what I heard, you guys played all the way to the championship.
Yeah, we did. We made it out of our region. I think every game in our region had a walk-off, which was insane. So getting out of our region, then winning that first game in the state tournament, which has never been done in our school before, that was really special. And then just came up short in the state championship.
How long have you been playing baseball?
Oh, since 5 years old, probably 4 years old.
I would have to ask you, like, what's one's the favorite? Is it basketball or baseball?
Oh, basketball, yeah. Basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just be honest with you. I played like little league t-ball whenever I was like 5 years old. And I don't think I ever went back to it because I just could not swing a baseball bat to save my life, dude. I couldn't do it. I mean, I tried, but I just couldn't do it, man. I mean, I don't know if it's because I just don't have any arm strength, but I feel like it's all mental, really.
Yeah, there's definitely mental aspects to baseball.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, are you guys still in class double? Is it still class double A? Because I know they just like the new reclassification. I'm still trying to learn it. Like saying who's still in double A because I know Logan High School. I think they got bumped up to triple A. I think Chapmanville got bumped up to triple A as well. I'm trying to remember all the other teams that were either bumped up or bumped down. So is Williamstown still in double A or did they move up or move down?
We're still in double A.
Still in double A.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, it's great. I wanted to ask you guys, like, now that you guys are heading into your senior year, I wanted to ask, like, what's the goal? Not only like just overall performance as like individually, but I want to see like what is your mindset going into your guys' senior year?
Win, gotta win it. We've gotten close, but not close enough. And there's 1 year left. You gotta give it all. So that's all we want. We want that state championship.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think since we've been playing together since we were in 3rd grade, I think Cruz got here in 7th grade. I think winning that state championship would mean a lot. Just since it all came together, just all the workouts and all the sweat just coming together, winning a state championship would mean a lot.
Yes, sir. I feel like you guys will be able to. I mean, like I said before, I've already seen you guys play a lot over the years, and I remember like even after last season, I saw like Cruz play like for the Hustle group, and now I get to see it now that he's saying that he's playing for this New Balance league based out of Lexington, playing with all these top guys. I just really have been like, I love I've seen the growth that I've seen from both of you has been unreal. And I do wish you guys best of luck into your senior year. I think it's going to be great. And I also want to ask you about about Summer League. Summer League, I know you guys have played like a few. I think didn't you guys like play like Parkersburg South earlier?
Yeah, we played them first game of Summer League.
Alrighty, yeah. I was just wondering, like, how, who else? What else do you have like next on your summer league schedule? I know it's like, isn't it like a 3-week period still?
I think so. Yeah. So we still have like a few more weeks of summer league here at our school. So we host the summer league every Tuesday and Thursday night. We'll play teams from around like the Mid Ohio Valley and like around our area. And then next weekend we're going to Morgantown to play in the shootout up there. And I think we're playing Bridgeport. Who else?
Bridgeport, Fairmont Senior, and Musselman, I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yeah. I mean, a lot of good competition there.
Yeah.
And you already know I'm going to be there for the Morgantown one next Saturday. I'll be there for that. Yeah. Because that's in my hometown. So obviously it's take a quick 40-minute drive to head down over to Milan Park. It's going to be great. Hopefully for all you West Virginia guys tuning in, I mean, if you guys already know about Williamstown High School, they're one of the best in the state. Not only just in their division in Class AA, but they're like one of the best, period, and one of my top 5s, like in my opinion. And I feel like with this team, if they had an open division here in West Virginia, I believe that Williamstown would be in that Final 4 of all those teams. That's how much confidence I have in this team. And what I've seen from Cruz and Parker, Jaden, and all the other guys at Carson Hill, all those other guys that have came in and put in the work. I mean, I'm just going to be completely honest. No one does it better than the Mid Ohio Valley. Mid Ohio Valley has one of the best athletes out there, other than North Central West Virginia, where I'm from. But I would have to say Mid Ohio Valley is good, and Southern West Virginia. I mean, like just the whole state. And it just goes to show you that these guys right here, they just know how to get it done, and they know how to. I wish them the best of luck, and I know I'll get to see you guys next Saturday. And I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. So I guess we're just gonna end it off here. Cruz and Parker, once again, thank you so much for taking the time, and of course, best luck along the way.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Thank you, Ollie.
Appreciate it.
No problem. And for those of you guys who are tuned in to the Ollie Reed Sports Podcast on YouTube, make sure you guys go like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go follow the YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that. And like I said, thanks for you guys tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, keep on keeping on. Man, that was awesome, man.